Yo, it's the kid, 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 it's the kid. Welcome to the weekly Friday night Q&A where I answer you guys' questions. So this is for you. It's not a show, it's a way you can come in there and you ask whatever footballing questions you want. You can ask non-footballing questions, but again, it depends what kind of specific questions you want to answer from there. Let me get in there. So, this is a chance for you to, do your thing, see your thing, and just ask HH whatever it is that you want. What specifically is it that you want your boy HH to answer? And I shall be there for you to try and answer the main thing. But obviously, we are looking ahead to a pretty good weekend of football. I mean, Bundesliga is still on hiatus. We, of course, have Liverpool we've got Crystal Palace Arsenal, midday game. The Liverpool Tottenham is the later game. Then we've got Atalanta against Inter Milan, which is the evening game on Saturday. And on Sunday, of course, you've got Juventus against Roma, and then the Super Cup, which is Real Madrid against Atletico. And my Real Madrid Atletico pre-match analysis should drop maybe either tonight or later tomorrow. And just to say again, I'm going to answer that. Channel memberships are live. Memberships are live, man. So I'm pretty excited about this. Sort of. So there are 3 tiers. You can be a Brick Academy member, you can be a 21 member, or a Horseman member. But if you're a member, you will get a little badge in the live chat column, and also you get emojis. So there's a brick emoji, there's like a fireball emoji with a ball with fire, and there's another emoji with a football. So I'll probably draw up the emojis, but you'll see if you're a member, you will be able to do all these little emojis and stuff. So and you'll have the badge, and also you get extra perks, extra videos, and everything. So I just think it's good because it's all on the YouTube platform. So once you go into the kicking, you have to go to the community tab. So once you go to the community tab on my YouTube channel, you can view the extra content and videos that you will be getting as a member, depending on what tier you're on. So obviously, you just click the join icon under the video, you look at the perks you want, and then you can pay that fee of what you want for a month, man. Because look, man, your boy HH, man, I'm trying to take this to the next level. I'm trying to take this to the next level with giving you the best, fun, entertaining, and the most analytical contento. I want to answer this question. So shout out to this boy here with the super chats here. Armchair Critic, thank you for your super chats. How's Messi an international flop? Okay. Hasn't scored a single goal in a World Cup knockouts game. Reached the final in the 2014 World Cup, where he was carried by Mascherano in the semi-final. And in that final, he had a free kick that he messed up. He had a 1-on-1 that he messed up as well. For a guy who has the most talented Argentine team in the world, you've not been able to win a single World Cup. You've not been able to win a single Copa America. You had back-to-back Copa Americas, and he still failed to really inspire your team in the critical games, the semi or the final, to at least win one Copa America. That is why he's an international flop, because what he's been able to do for Barcelona, he's not been able to replicate that for his countryside team. So send in your questions, guys. Send in your questions, man. Send in your questions. Anyway, yeah, send in your questions, man. All right. Okay. It gets Garincha dribbling. Oh, okay. Interesting. So again, send in your questions. So while people are just trying to send, remember, this is a Q&A. Okay, it's Q&A. People have chats. It's a Q&A. I send you down flipping questions. So while you're sending that stuff in there, look, man, I don't know how Uncle Mo is going to do it. I don't know what's going to do it. If Uncle Mo pulls out a win, he's the GOAT. Like, he's already the GOAT, but if he pulls out the win, then I think nobody should even say anything about it. Then he has overexceeded himself, because Sissoko is out, Kane is out, Eriksen is probably going to leave by Monday. Bruh, they are depleted, and Liverpool are at full strength. There is no chance in hell Tottenham can win this. Their only chance is they have to play a perfect defensive counter-attacking game. They just have to do it. They have to play a perfect 100% attacking game. And that is the only chance that they potentially have. But against this Liverpool team who are firing on all cylinders, man, it's going to be difficult. I'll keep it real with you. It's going to be difficult to try and challenge this Liverpool team because these guys are hot. These guys are hot, man. These guys are hot, man. But I think Lucas Moura is going to be very important. I think if they can just get the best out of Moura and Son, defensively strong, literally just give Liverpool no space, and they could just counter with Moura. Basically, allow Liverpool to be the aggressors, allow them to attack them, and then just hit them on the counter, hit them on the counter, hit them on the counter, hit them on the counter. Then maybe they can do something. Man. So, but it's going to be tricky. I mean, I won't lie. It's going to be tricky, man. It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy, man. So I think I saw another question here, man. Which top league has the strongest mid-table teams? Oh, why are you saying Bricknet, bro? Which top league has the strongest mid-table teams? I would say La Liga. I would still say La Liga because let's look at the La Liga table. So just off the top of my head, I would say La Liga has a table. So but I'm going to look at the table. So I suppose mid-table is 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, okay, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11. Villarreal, Athletic Bilbao, Granada, Levante. Don't laugh at Granada. Granada were actually pretty good. Villarreal are a damn decent team. So I think Athletic Bilbao, Villarreal, Granada, Levante will be able to beat the other mid-table teams. So yeah, for me, La Liga gets that. You know, and I've always said that technically speaking, La Liga is the most technically gifted league, top to bottom. Top to bottom, I've always give it to La Liga because the issue with La Liga teams is that they don't know how to defend, so they stupidly just go out and attack a team like Real Madrid or Barcelona, and then they just get swiped down. But if we're just talking about football, forget about tactics, talk mainly about football. La Liga, from top to bottom, is the best league in the world for technical ability. HH, why do you hate on Cristiano? Because I just think the guy's extremely arrogant. He thinks he's a lot better than he actually is, and he's just obsessed with himself. And I think he plucks his own eyebrows, you know. And I really, really despise arrogant people. I think arrogance is one of the worst things to have. Beckham versus Ronaldo. Well, for members, if you are a member, the Tammy Abraham, and because Football Battles is coming back, Football Battles are making a return. So if you are a member, the Tammy Abraham and the Rashford Football Battle is available to you. So that will drop this coming Wednesday. But if you're a member, you can watch the Rashford, what's it called? You can watch the Rashford Tammy Abraham Football Battle. The next one I've got in the pipeline because I've got Kante Busquets in the pipeline, and I've also got Benzema and so I've also got Benzema and Lewandowski in the pipeline, and I may do a mega battle between Pele and Maradona, or Zidane and Ronaldinho, where it's actually 9 attributes or even 11 attributes, man. So yeah, that stuff is in there. Man. What do you think of Harry Winks? Harry Winks is all right. Basically, I see. Now, be very careful. Listen to what I say. Listen very carefully to what I say. I liken Harry Winks to Toni Kroos. Be very careful. I will finish my sentence. Toni Kroos is substantially, categorically a better player all around than Harry Winks. But why I liken him to Harry Winks is a co-pilot in the midfield. He can't be the main central midfielder, but he's a very good supplement to have as a midfielder. Not as good as Toni Kroos, but he's just a very good supplement to have. I think, he's got good passing, plays with his head up, knows how to pick a pass and everything. But I do feel that the issue that Tottenham have is he's literally in that midfield by himself. He needs another high-quality central midfielder, because when I look at Sissoko or even an Ndombele or a Dyer, I don't think that their technical qualities are high. People keep telling me Ndombele is this amazing dude. I haven't seen it yet. So just do think that Harry Winks needs to be complemented, needs to be partnered with a high tier central midfielder. And maybe people will say if Eriksen had played in that central midfield position, that would have helped things. Perhaps, maybe so. But yeah, I mean, he's decent, but you can't have him in the midfield by himself. He needs to be complemented by another dude. All right, yo, thank you, man, Armchair Critic, for your donation there. So Armchair Critic says, do you think Ribery had a better 2013 than Robben, who'd scored 2 in the semi-final and contributed 2 in the final, also had similar stats in the season? That's a good question. But it's a thing of, see, Robben had the bigger moments. Ribery had the greater season. You know, like Robben had iconic moments. I mean, that goal that he scored at the new camp, I mean, the flipping goal that he scored, obviously, in the final as well. He had great moments, but without Ribery, Robben doesn't get in those positions. Ribery was incredibly consistent for the entire season. Forget stats. For that entire season, there wasn't a better winger in the world. And I'll keep it real with you. I'll keep it real with you. You want me to be real? I'll be really real. Name me a better season for a winger than Ribery 2012, 2013. Name me a better season for a winger who is consistently walking that line, beating his man, getting to the byline, putting in quality cross, the assist, the creativity. Name me a better single season for a winger than Ribery 2012, 2013. Can do it. You know, but he didn't win the Ballon d'Or. Do awards matter? Do awards actually matter? Give me a break. All right, let's see what else was said. Will Mbappe surpass Messi? In what sense? Mbappe will not surpass Messi in terms of consistency. We will probably never in our lifetime see a more consistent player than Messi. It's never going to happen. He redefined what we viewed as consistency. When I grew up, you had your peak was 3 years. 3 years was great for your peak when I grew up. Homie has been doing this for the best part of a decade. But Mbappe may surpass Messi in terms of overall achievements with regards to what he achieves for France and what he achieves in the club game. Because I said again, if Mbappe holds down the CL and he can just somehow, somewhere get the Euros, homie, then he has surpassed Messi in terms of achievements. Because the key thing that I don't look at achievements based on the quantity of trophies you've won. I look at achievements on what did you win club-wise, what did you win internationally. Those are two things. What did you win internationally? What did you win club-wise? That's how I look at achievements, man. Yo, Bukari, I am going to be. I'll be. See, all of my non-football battles will be on my other channel. So I'm going to do a Jay-Z Nas battle. I'm supposed to upload my Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin battle, but I may need some help with that. You know, I mean, because I don't really watch Family Guy that much. So because I did film it, but I think I want to film it again. I'm Homer Simpson against. Is it Peter Griffin? Yeah. Because Stewie Griffin is the baby. I think, yeah, Peter Griffin is the dad. Because, again, I don't really watch a few episodes of Family Guys, so I may need to do that. But yeah, all my non-football battles on the Half Up Thoughts channel, man. That's going to be safe. Yo, Josh, wait, you should see the join button. Basically, if you go to any video, just go to one of my videos and just look under the video thing. You should see a thing that says join. You should see a thing that says join. I mean, it should be there. Hopefully, it's not blocked in the USA. It wouldn't make sense. So if you look at any video that you see just underneath the video, there should be a join icon in there, and then it should be in there. Or I'll probably just post the link in here. Actually, let me hit that link, bro. Let me hit that link. Do I have the link in there? What the heck is this? Oh damn it! What do you mean by community, man? Screw you, bro. Screw you. So what we're saying here. All right. Let's hit some of those other questions, man. Bro, Godlove, come on, bro. Come on. How you gonna do it, man? Dream vacation, an island, bro. That's my dream vacation. My dream vacation is in an island. Um, and that's where I wanted to be, man. My dream vacation is in a flipping island, man. Yeah, I mean, see, my dream vacation doesn't exist. I would want my dream. Oh, what? Oh, damn. Okay. You. So basically, Josh, you should now see it now. I didn't publish the bloody thing. You piece of crap. Yeah, you should now see it right now. You should now see it right now, man. You should see the join button right now. So Josh, if you go to the video thing, I've now published the thing. You should see it live now. So it's live, live, live. Member. Go join. I want members, man. I want 3,000 members, baby. Join the football thing. The channel memberships are live. Channel memberships are live. Channel memberships are live. Be a brick member, be a tail member, be a horseman member. Let's ride, let's live, rest, ride, rest, live, let's live, rest, ride. Uncle Moo. Do it, Uncle Moo. We need you, baby. Uncle Moo, we need you, baby. Ride. Help us, Uncle Moo. We need you. We need you. Okay. BD call. Oh yeah. BBD call. What do you do, man? So what are we doing, sir? So oh no. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I will. I know. I do have an all-time 11. I will put that out, but I need to put my team of the decade. I've just been so busy. So maybe Monday, Tuesday, because I have done my team of the decade. I have done my team of the decade, and I will put that out. So trust me, I will put that out. Just keep reminding me. I will put out my team of the decade for sure. Messi's technique greater than Mbappe. But I would say that you may be right, but I would say that Mbappe's versatility is greater. Because let me keep it real with you. Has Messi ever tried a Rabona? Has he? I'm just saying. Has Messi ever tried a Rabona? Has Messi ever done like a little pirouette through ball? That if Giroud had, I told you, I will not let that go. I will not let that go. If Giroud had scored that would have been the greatest assist in history. Remember that Mbappe pass that he gave to Giroud in the semi-final of the World Cup against Belgium? If that tree trunk had just scored that, it would have been the greatest thing of all time, bro. Juve back on form. We just got to maintain it now. Look, man, it's Juventus should beat Roma. Juve should be Roma. I mean, Roma, I don't really trust them. I think they've fallen off the boil, but it is away from home. It is away from home, but I still, because look, it could be a big weekend. Atalanta and Atalanta, that's a tough game. Atalanta are a tough game for Inter Milan. So I remember Inter play first. So if Inter drop points, I think that'll even put a lot of pressure on that Juve game against Roma. But I just think that for Juventus, maybe I think they're slowly crystallizing stuff. So I always say, guys were rushing to criticize Sarri too much. They're rushing to criticize Sarri too much, and I just said that give this guy time. This guy did amazing things for Napoli. He did amazing things for Chelsea. He won a flipping trophy for Chelsea under so much pressure. Not so much pressure. He won a trophy for Chelsea. So, so that's the key thing, man. Yeah, no, it would have been the greatest assist. Who was the bigger flop, Pato or Robinho? That's a tricky one because we have to say in terms of what? In terms of what? And by that I mean there was a lot of hype for Pato. I just never believed in the hype. There's a lot of hype of Robinho, justifiably so, because many people thought Robinho was next Ronaldinho. Like when people first saw Robinho and what he could do, they thought that was the next big thing. Whenever I saw Pato, I never really saw. Like Pato was good. He was all I thought was a really good striker. I didn't see a generational talent. Robinho was a generational talent. So I think the bigger flop was Robinho, because Robinho's potential was this could be one of the next truly great players. Truly great players. But didn't he go to prison for some kind of like sexual stuff or something? That's what I heard last, that he went to prison for some sexual stuff. But no, but he was big time, bro. He was big time. Sheffield. No is sleeping on Sheffield, man. Okay. Well, you guys are saying Pato. Do you guys remember Robinho? Like, do you remember? Like, Pato, he did I based on what Robinho was able to do. Remember, Robinho. Let me keep it real with you. Robinho made it to that 2006 Brazil squad. Do you remember who was in that 2006 Brazil squad? That had Ronaldo, that had Ronaldinho, that had Kaká. I mean, my gosh, that had Roberto Carlos, it had Cafu. So, Juninho Pernambucano. Nah, Robinho was that dude. Robinho was that dude, bro. He was easily the bigger flop, man. Inter is beating Atalanta. I do see Inter slipping up there. I mean, let me see. Are they home or away? Are they home or away? I do see that being a potential slip up. So Inter Milan are where are they? Where are they? Where are they? They're at home. They're at home. But well, okay, look. So Atlanta have won their last 2 games. So out of the last 5 games, Atlanta only have 1 loss in their last five games. Inter Milan have 2 draws. It's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a real good game. I probably see that being like a 1-1 draw. That has a 1-1 draw written all over that one. A 1-1 draw. All right. Lemar to Chelsea, yes or no, and why? A big, fat, huge no. I do not rate Lemar at all. Another guy that is hyped up, not what the hype. Like, decent at best. Decent at best. And he's not. What's he going to bring to Chelsea? Chelsea don't need him. Chelsea have Kovacic, they have Jorginho, they have Kante. Loftus-Cheek is going to be coming back. What the hell? Because Lemar is an attacking midfielder. What the hell do they need him for? Have no idea. So Bruno Fernandes, how good is this dude then? Bruno Fernandes. So let me Google this dude, because Man United need some serious players, man. I can tell this right now. Bruno Miguel Borges Fernandes is a Portuguese footballer who plays for Portuguese. What position does he play though? Give me a damn position, bro. Okay, we could Bruno Fernandes. Wow. How guys, this guy was born in 1994. So he plays as a midfielder. Now the key thing here is this: is he a creative midfielder? You say he's an attacking midfielder. My question is this: is he a creative midfielder? Is he a playmaker? Can he create? Can he thread through balls? Does he have good creative vision? Because that's what they need. Just an attacking midfielder is pointless. United already have attackers. You know what's because really that was the role of Mata. Just that Mata is done and he's finished. The only reason why Mata still has a job is because he's such a nice guy. You know, who started that whole donate $1 to charity and everything, which is a great thing. So I mean, look, because remember, like, attack isn't Man United's issue. I really like the Greenwood kid is good. I rate Martial highly. Rashford is already having his best season that he's ever had. Daniel James, technically not great, supremely effective. Attack isn't United's issue. United's issue is they need brains. They need someone with some brains and ideas that can create for Martial, create for Rashford, create for Greenwood. I can carry the ball. So my thing is this Bruno Fernandes a guy who can put his foot in the ball and be like, you know what? Let me think about what I want to do. All right, I can see Martial there. Let me play a little dink pass over there. Let me carry the ball, commit a guy, beat a man, through ball into an onrushing Rashford. That is the kind of player that United need. You know, the issue isn't really attack. Like, United need that, and they need a really good wing back. Because now Shaw has shown that he really that's good. Wan Bissaka is great defensively, probably not the best defensive fullback in the league. He just does not offer anything going forward. And I think that for Man United, you do need United with the way our Solskjaer wants to play. You need an attacking, fullbacks to happen, man. So, but yeah, sure, there was a lot of hype about Luke, sure, but it didn't happen. You see, the issue there is this: Pogba. You have to understand what Pogba is. Pogba is a man of a multitude of talents. I'll repeat what I said years ago, even when United bought Pogba. The mistake that people made was that Pogba can be a central midfielder in the vein of a Xavi, a Modric, a Verratti, a Toni Kroos, and so forth. That's not what Pogba is. Pogba is a multifaceted midfielder who can play the CM, he can play the CAM, he can play the DM, he can go the box to box. So what you do is that you pair Pogba with a Modric, you pair Pogba with a Pirlo, and again, the best of them. The reason why Pogba was so good for Juventus, you had the role of Vidal, you had the role of Pirlo. This is why Pogba was so good for France. You had the role of Kante, you had the role of Matuidi. So these midfielders who are much more rigid and precise with the roles that they are of, allows Pogba the freedom to now navigate which role of the midfield he wants to play during the game. The mistake the United made is, let's just give him the role as the CM, which is a huge mistake, because that role of the CM is a very specific role for people who have specific skills, who know how to keep the ball, know how to dictate the game, know how to pick a pass, and understand how to receive the ball in space, and how to create space for others, and know how to bring other guys into the game for the best part of 90 minutes, which is not what a Pogba knows how to do. All right, what else to say? Ligt went ghost after going to Juventus. So wait, so Josh, have you found the join button? So I know that I'm not messing up. Have you found the join button? Should Ligt have joined Juventus or Barcelona? Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Should Ligt have joined Juventus or should he have joined Barcelona? Would Barcelona have been a better fit? Would you have had a better pairing of Ligt and Piqué? Or is Ligt and Piqué just asking for trouble, i.e., a defender on the decline and a ball-playing defender who's still very young? But would the much more free-flowing, ball-playing, attacking, positive Barcelona system suit Ligt a lot more than the much... Well, I wouldn't call Juventus a defensive team, but they're definitely a lot more pragmatic than Barcelona. So maybe the environments, because again, Ligt even said that, bro, man, I realized just that how much learning I have to do. This stuff is new, you know. But that's something to say. That was it maybe a bad move? Because trust me, I'll tell you this right now, Juve are not touching that CL without Giorgio. You can have Cristiano score all the goals in the world. You can have Dybala doing his thing. Juve are not touching that CL without Giorgio. Because again, we'll see in my team of the decade. Peak Giorgio. Peak Giorgio. Don't mess with Peak Giorgio, bro. Don't mess with Peak Giorgio. All right. Is the Leicester City midfield trio upper tier 2? No, it's not. I'll maybe give it tier 2, but I mean, bro, wait. Do you know how these rankings work? Upper tier 2, like an upper tier 2 trio, I would give to Fede Valverde, Cruz, and Casemiro. I'd give them as a trio. I'd give them upper tier 2. Again, an upper tier 2 trio, I'd give it to Wijnaldum, Fabinho, and Henderson. Borderline tier 1. Borderline tier 1 as a trio. Because when you say as a trio, like for me, like individually, like for me, Wijnaldum, I put Wijnaldum as a tier 3. Put Henderson maybe as an upper tier 3. I put Fabinho as an upper tier 2. But as a trio, together as one, you could argue that they are tier 1 because they're extremely effective as a 3. But another very good, during Real Madrid's run, Modric, Cruz, Casemiro, tier 1. Um, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, heyday, tier one, tier one. Like those, like no, that's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. Who's the better three at their peak? Who was the better three at their peak? Modric, Cruz, Casemiro, or Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta? I mean, that's a great question, bro. That is a great question, man. That's a great question. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Thank you. Mertens would be a fantastic buy. Wasn't the name I was referring to in the live yesterday? But Mertens would be fantastic. Fantastic. Because that is an attack minded player who plays on an inside forward, can play as a wide attacker, and is extremely good in that. He has mastered that position. Didn't this guy score like 25, 28 goals in one season for now? Napoli? Mertens would be perfect for Chelsea. Perfect. Would be a perfect. Oh my God. Yes, yes. Oh Lord, yes, yes. HG, where does Cruz rank among the midfielders? Um, right now or overall? As of right now, Tony Cruz, bro, as right now, Tony Cruz has to be really up there. Tony Cruz has to be up there. As of right now, Tony Cruz is up there. Tony Cruz is up there. Like for me, the way Tony Cruz is playing right now, we're looking at. I mean, I got to give him because I put him at tier 3 for a long time, but right now upper tier 2 because remember, Javin's around, Iniesta's around, Modric is on the decline. Right, is still that flipping dude. Pogba really put him in as a second midfielder. So, and see, De Bruyne is not a. See, De Bruyne is an attacking midfielder. See, people have to be very clear when people say, "Oh no, De Bruyne is the best midfielder in the world." There are different midfield roles. You can't compare a CM to a cam. You can't compare a cam to a DM. You can't compare a DM to a box to box. So the best box to box is Kante. The best DM or deep line playmaker is for Fabinho. The best CM, I think, is between Verratti and Cruz. The best cam is De Bruyne. So that's how we roll in there, man. I don't care how old Mertens is. Mertens can still do a job. Okay, wait, how old is Mertens? Let me see. How old is Mertens? Woo! Chelsea in concrete talks to sign Dries Mertens. How old is Mertens? 32. What? He's 32? I thought he was younger. Uh, bro, you can get good. I think you can get good 2 years out of the dude, man. You can get good 2 years out of the dude, surely. 2 years, at least you can get 2 years out of that dude, surely. Little super chat here from Armchair Critic, man. Thank you very much for your super chats here, Armchair Critic. Why do you rate Zidane so highly? I should already even stop reading there. First, that's actually blasphemous for you to even say that. It's like before I actually even finished the sentence, that's line alone is messed up. Why do you rate Zidane so highly? Okay, I'm going to carry on reading, but how do you, as a football fan, even put a line? But cool. He played in Uber Eats till he was 24 and won one league and one UCL in the most expensive squad assembled. Platini, Baggio, Zico, Cruyff, Stefano, Inia. mean, seriously, like you, like the kind of stuff that you people come up with, man. I mean, like you guys are just sick in the head, man. Like you guys are just seriously sick in the head, man. Um, okay, bro. There is an argument for achievements, and there's an argument for how good were you as a player. So, why I rate Zidane so highly? Because he's arguably the greatest central midfielder that has ever played the game. Footballing wise, ability wise, greatest central midfielder that's ever played the game. And he came clutch in the World Cup final, came clutch in the Euros semi final, was clutch in the Euro final against Italy, and he scored the greatest Champions League goal ever in a Champions League final. What more do you want from the flipping dude? What more do you want? Like, bro, I mean, Croy, the Stefano Iniesta, I mean, oh, I mean, you guys are just messed up, man. You guys are, I mean, that's just messed up. I mean, I'm shit critic, bro. That's just messed up, man. That's really messed up. Let me just have a quick drink, man. Okay, yeah, let me hit that. Giroud and Eriksen to Inter incoming. Let's talk about that. I understand Eriksen. I don't understand Giroud. Because okay, let me start with Eriksen and I'll get to Giroud. Remember, Sensi was just coming back from injury and so forth. And I think that, what Conte would want is an experienced number 10 and a creator. You have the best strike partnership in the world right now. Like Lautaro Martinez and Lukaku are the best strike partnership in the world. And and this is what I always play. Whenever I play any game, whether it's Prevo or FIFA, I play 4-3-1-2. And it's normally whenever I played my brother people on Prevo or whatever, I always used Argentina 4-3-1-2, and I would always have Messi behind Aguero and Tevez, and Messi be my playmaker, supplying for Tevez and Aguero. So I think what Conte will want is that, I want Eriksen supplying for Martinez and Lukaku. And I think that if they can develop a partnership there in that trio, that's going to be sexy, man. That's going to be fully sexy. So I do get Eriksen. For Giroud, the reason why you live in Chelsea because you want to play first in football. The Euros are in the summer. I know that you're going to get picked regardless because Deschamps is loyal to a fault. But the thing though is you're going to be a backup. You're not starting it off. If everyone is fit, basically if everyone is fit, Giroud, you're not starting it off Martinez, you're not starting it of Lukaku. So I don't understand why Giroud would want that. For Inter, it's great because you have a plan B. So for Inter, it's great. But for Giroud, why would you want that? Like, I don't understand why he would actually want to go ahead with that, because it's like you're not going to get game time. So that's is strange one in that sense, man. All right, let's see. Latsuro might end up at Liverpool, man. Latsuro might end up at Liverpool. How so? If Liverpool go unbeaten with their 100+ points and defend their CL, are they the best Premier League team ever? Yes, they are. That's not happening. I mean, that's not going to happen. But hypothetically speaking, if Liverpool go unbeaten, 100+ points, and they defend their Champions League, there's no question. Like, I don't care what City did or what United did. I don't even care about United's treble. Because even if United won a treble, I still don't put that United side as one of the greatest Premier League sides of all time. That treble winning United side, I still feel the Invincibles are better. I still feel Chelsea's Mourinho team is better, and I say that the Man City team is better than that side. But if Liverpool were to go unbeaten and defend their CL, greatest Premier League side of all time, like there's no question. There's no question. I mean, what is the argument, bro? What's the argument, man? Um, so R9 was frightening, explosive, and skillful, but Messi's got more to his game. Better playmaking, passing, goal scoring, and otherworldly consistency. But Messi is a different kind of player. For me, I will always say that the best player I've ever seen with my own two eyes is Ronaldo. And I just think that Ronaldo, it's weird. See, Messi has more to his game in terms of, okay, he has the passing and the creativity. What Ronaldo could do to you as an attacker was frightening. Because remember, Ronaldo had the speed, he had the dribbling, he could dribble right foot, left foot, and he could do the kinds of, just watch Ronaldo in possible technique, the kinds of skills Ronaldo was able to do, and how he was able to beat guys, and how he was able to get in that ass. I just think it's unlike any player that we've ever seen, and that's why I still say he's still the greatest player that I've ever seen. Alaba, yes or no? I would rather have Alphonso Davies. I like that kid. If you have Alphonso Davies on the left, you have Reece James on the right, and then you have Zuma and Rudiger in the middle, or you have Rudiger and Aspilicueta in the middle. I think that's quality. If you had given me Alaba like 3 years ago, yes, like for me, like 4 years ago, Alaba was the best left back in the world. As of right now, remember, he's been playing more so as a centre back than a left back based on the injuries. And I just think that, he is not as he's not as quality as he was as a left back. I just think he's pretty much lost that spring in his step and his ability to really do good stuff throughout the 90 minutes as a left back than he used to do before, So let's hit this super chat here, man. All right. So from Chris Offerdale. The world is about to end. Pick 11 current players and what managers so to save the world against the aliens. Go. I don't need to pick 11. Mourinho for sure as a manager because Mourinho has that thing there. Chiellini has to be in there. Oliver Kahn has to be in there. I'll put Bart Simpson just for his brains and his intelligence. I'll put also Kansi in there for his brain and his intelligence as well. Then I'll have Hasselbank. I'll have Vieri. And because he's so wild as well, Balotelli. So yeah, those are the dudes I do. And maybe Costa as well. Throwing Davids. I'm gonna have Davids. So, no, I love a few guys, man. That's how I'll do it, man. But my manager is going to be Mourinho for sure. Like Mourinho is saving the world. Mourinho is saving the world for sure. Okay. Celebrity crush, Christina Milian. That was my celebrity crush. Was Christina Milian, man. Yeah, I was. I wouldn't say I was obsessed, but I was very much in. Basically, late nights watching the music videos and everything. I wasn't touching anything. Relax. It was just late nights, music videos. Yep. What do you think of Getson Fernandez at Benfica? Getson Fernandez not heard too much about this dude though. Why? So I thought I'm looking in at this guy. Latest Tottenham transfer room was supposed to hijack Musa Dembele and Getson Fernandez. But look, I mean, you have to say to yourselves that the only Portuguese players who've really shone, I mean, there have been a few, but the only Portuguese players who've really shone in the Premier League have been Bernardo Silva and what's his face? Cristiano. Renato Sanchez wasn't really that great. And how many other Portuguese players have really done the thing? Well, you could argue Ruben Neves. So I think, but for Tottenham, the players that they really need is they need an Eriksen replacement. I think that should be top of Tottenham's list. Top of Mourinho's list is you need a replacement for Eriksen. You have to have a creative player. Because Eriksen, even if I don't rate him that highly, Eriksen played a very, very important role for Tottenham. And that importance of that role needs to be rectified. So they need a replacement for him. Pronto. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Let me not say anything like that. Evra Nani. Wait, no, Evra isn't Portuguese. Nani is Portuguese. Evra is French. Nani, yeah, Nani was all right. Okay, I'll give you Nani. I'll give you Nani just about. I'll give you Nani. It was also about man. HH, what is your top 10 rappers of all time? I'll give you top five. Top five. And this is just my personal top five. This is tough. So I'll say Rakim, Nas, Rakim, Nas, Pheromonch, Peak Cannabis, KRS-One. That was just my personal top five, man. My personal top five. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can throw in Rui Patricia, but bro. Brianna Brazers. If you know, you know. Well, all I'm saying is Rose Monroe. I'm saying is I'll give you Ayana Angel, Vanessa Bloom, Rose Monroe, Francesca Jimenez, Kate Anissa. Who else? Roll the Jet of Fire. And let me just give you one. Who's another good one? I'm giving some of the goats here. There's another one. Kiara Maya. Woo! All right. So what do you say, man? What do you think of Oos to Chelsea? Yes. I know people will call me crazy and everything. I'm taking the Oos. And I will fight for the Oos. Because I believe in the talents of the Oos. Now, I'm not sure whether Lampard will have the same patience with the Oos that I would. Because I so believe in the talents of the Oos. I am a huge, massive believer in the Oos's talents. So I'm willing to fight for and do everything to say, you know what, the Oos can do great things. The Oos can do great things. So for me, yeah, if he's available, Chelsea should get him. Because again, because I would still argue with Mertens. I didn't know he was 32. Because Homie looks like he's 27 or 20. I did not know he was 32. But I know people hate on the Oos and everything, but my explanation for people who hate on the Oos is that the Oos and Barcelona was never a good fit. It's happened. It was never a good fit. And even if it wasn't a good fit, how many game winners did they give Barcelona? How many clutch moments did they give Barcelona? In those games at the Bernabeu, how key was he for Barcelona? So even with not even being a right fit and with people insulting him, he was still able to come clutch. That's a top player, bro. That is a top player. Okay, let's see what else I say, man. Okay, super chat. I think I missed a super chat. Let me get that super chatty. Man. Nazar Rakim. Okay. Greatest pace and power player. Let me get the super chat. That's what I would like to have dinner with. Interesting. Oh damn! You see, this thing about this StreamYard, man, is that you missed the super chat. So what was the super chat that I missed? If someone can just paste it. What was the super chat that I missed, man? I think I missed a super chat. Kimi who? What was this? The super chat that I missed, man? Jesus. If someone could just tell me what that super chat was, then I'll be mightily grateful, man. I mean, look, man, maybe that's could be no, what the weird thing is that let's even talk slightly about porn, because when you say the word like, oh my gosh, porn, it's like, oh my gosh, but you realize that sex is a natural thing. And when we break down what porn is, we are literally just watching people try to have babies without actually having babies. Now, if you're so basically, if you're watching people take cocaine or people beat up people or abuse people, then you're sick in the head. But when people say, "Oh my gosh, how could you watch porn?" I'm watching people try to have babies without actually having babies, and sometimes you can actually learn a lot with regards to technique and everything. Watching, because basically, and I think someone even said it. Basically, really good porn stars, they're like athletes who are really skilled at what they do because there are skill levels of how you're good at stuff. Because trust me, there are some female porn stars who are just not that good. They're just there because their faces are pretty. But there's some other porn stars who these women are skilled. Like for me, with regards to skill, like Vanessa James and Francesca Jimenez, they are skilled. For me, I said, no, these are like tier one porn stars who they just are skilled at the job. And I just said, I have to hold my hand up and say, no, man, Vanessa James, Francesca Jimenez, nah, these are skilled. They are skilled at the jobs, man. So, yo, HH, who will win player of the season? Now, when you say player of the season, is that with regards to the Premier League or just overall? If you're saying overall, who I think, bro, it might be El Dio. Okay, bro, it's good. The way that Liverpool are playing, unless he gets injured or has a massive dip in form, my vote is for El Dio or maybe De Bruyne. Because something tells me that Man City could have a really big season this season. You know, some sense that they could have a really big season this season, you know, and I feel it's going to come from the Premier League because I think Real Madrid, unless my man Zidane saying what up, you know, or if PSG I don't trust PSG because it should either be Neymar or Mbappe. I don't trust PSG. I just do not trust them. So I think it's either going to be El Dio or De Bruyne. I think it's going to be either El Dio or De Bruyne for me, man. Joaquin Phoenix or Marlon Brando? Gotta go with Brando, bro. I mean, Brando is just he's out of the world, man. You know, Brando is that dude, man. Yeah, which super chat did I miss, man? Tell me, man. Tiano. Wow, man. Yeah, no. Asa Akira is very extreme. You know, all I say is very extreme. Okay. Oh man. But that's also a funny thing. There's like, and I think some people said it's like there are people who claim that they've never watched porn, and I say you must be kidding me, man. You must actually be kidding me. I'm just trying to see whether I've missed any super chats, man. Let's see. I mean, yeah, player of the season. I mean, it's quite early to really talk about player of the season because things can easily change. But we're in January now, so we're pretty much getting okay. Sorry. So let me go to super chat. So Messi's best season in your opinion? That's a very good question. Put stats to one side. I would argue Messi's best season is a toss-up between either last season or the season before. What was the season when he did the shirt celebration? I think it's between the season that he did the shirt celebration, where he scored the goal in the final minutes against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. I think that was 2017. That might have been 2017. It might have been 2017. So that season, or 16-17 season, yeah. And I think Real actually ended up doing the double, the Liga and the Champions League, either that season or, bro, I'll say last season. An argument can be made that last season was Messi's best season based on how crap the team was, how much an individual had to do, and his individual contribution to what was an underperforming team. Because when you look at when he scored 90 goals a season and everything, he had an amazing team. So all those seasons Barcelona won the treble and everything, he could lean on to Neymar, he could lean on to David Villa, he could lean on to Javi, into Iniesta, a peak Busquets, a peak. So he had talent. Last season, you had Philip Brequinho, and he had the kind of who scored what, one goal in the Champions League fully. So I would argue that his best season was last season, which is insane. It is insane that in so far in your career, your best season was flipping last season, man. No, Coach, my Super Cup match is going to drop tomorrow. It'll drop tomorrow, so watch for it. It's going to drop tomorrow. I may try and drop it tonight. Maybe after this, I may try and drop it tonight. I'm more trying to drop it tonight. I'm more trying to drop it tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit that. Don't worry. I'm gonna give you some of that quality, man. Do you rate Brad Pitt? No, I do not. Brad Pitt only has one really good performance, and that was in 12 Monkeys. Apart from 12 Monkeys, I don't rate him at all, man. People just like him, and that's it, So he's just liked. Right, super chat here from Mr. Josh Byrne. Thank you for the 410 super chats, Mr. Josh Byrne, my Patreon member. What up, baby? Once Messi is gone, Barcelona is going to be Spanish United, bro. This is what I've been saying to these lovely Barca fans, that when Rivaldo left, so let's go on. When Romario left, Rivaldo slotted in. When Rivaldo left, Ronaldinho slotted in. When Ronaldinho left, Messi slotted in. Now, when Messi leaves, it was supposed to be Neymar to slot in. So unless Barcelona can somehow convince Neymar to come back, they're screwed. They're screwed because Barcelona is not in Mbappe's radar. Mbappe's radar is laser focused on Real Madrid. Hence why I said in the live stream yesterday that we might be seeing this power shift going from Real Madrid to Barcelona. So we're going from Barcelona to Real Madrid because I don't see a future plan post Messi for Barcelona. So this is where Bartomeu may have to take an L because, bro, Messi is going to retire at one point. He can't do this forever. And when he does, what are you going to do afterwards, man? Ichi, when are you going to release your Nollywood film? Very soon. Very soon. I am working on a script. I'll be releasing my Nollywood film very soon. Guys, Nollywood is doing some great things, man. I'm proud of my Nigerian people. They're doing some great things. So something very soon. Peak Rijkaard or peak Roy Keane? Peak Rijkaard. Technically a superior player, man. No offense to Roy Keane, but JJ Okocha ended his career. Kate Upton, pretty hot and tall. I prefer smaller women who are much more rounded and thicker, man. I like those thick thighs. Ansu Fati looks really good. Are you going to entrust the future of Barcelona into Ansu Fati? Would that be wise? I don't think that would be very wise, bro. I think that'd be very wise. Okay. So what else guys are saying, man? Talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, I watched. Of course, I've not had a chance to actually watch any of the NBA season games, but normally I tune in during like the playoffs. Once the playoff starts is when I really begin to tune in, man. And I think should be cool. I think it should be cool, man. Yeah, Mo. Look, man. Fight Club. I'll be real with you. Ed Norton, I thought was more interesting than Brad Pitt. I'll probably do a little video on it for you Patreon guys, But I just thought that Brad Pitt was more that Ed Norton was the better actor, and I was more into the Ed Norton character. Brad Pitt was the more fun character, but just for Brad Pitt, yeah, it's cool and everything. But see, I'm not a Brad Pitt fan. I've just never really been a Brad Pitt fan. I am way more of a Tom Cruise fan. See, Tom Cruise, I love Tom Cruise. Like you said, I've got a man crush on Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is my guy. I love Tom Cruise. I've never been a Brad Pitt guy. Like I've never just he's just like everything, man. But for me, the star of Fight Club was Ed Norton. Ed Norton was the star of Fight Club. And I still say that Brad Pitt's best performance was 12 Monkeys. If you've not seen it, watch it. That was his best performance as far as acting goes. All right, see what else you're gonna say, man. Tom Cruise is that dude, man. Tom Cruise is that dude. So you say you rate Pitt and Cruise equally, then I suggest you watch Interview with a Vampire. If you watch Interview with a Vampire, you'll let Tom Cruise lubricated Brad Pitt in that film. Totally lubricated him, absolutely acted rings around him in Interview with the Vampire. Like they were both they're both the leads in the film, both the same. Tom Cruise easily was better than Brad Pitt in that. So good film as well. Really good film. Interview with the Vampire. I am on episode 3 of Attack on Titan, and I am gonna Sunday I will finish season 2 because I think because tomorrow I'll be working in the office. So once I do my Saturday shift in the office, obviously Saturday evening I'm going to do these videos and everything. Then Sunday throughout the day, I'm saying, you know what, I'm going to just set aside everything, sit down, and I'm not just going to just finish season 2 of Attack on Titan and then do a review on that. And so yeah, I hopefully touch wood, season 2 Attack on Titan will be done by Sunday, and I will release my review of it either Sunday or Monday. Chris Brown or Michael Jackson, bro. All day, every day. Come on, man. I mean, Michael Jackson is that dude, man. That's his best, man. Like all day, every day, man. All day, every day, man. HH, which team is the best in the world, and who is your favorite for the Euros? Which team is the best in the world, and who's favorite for the Euros? So now, club team or international team? Club team, it's Liverpool. International team has to still be France, man. Brazil are looking good, man. Brazil looking good, but I will still say, I'll say international team France, club team Liverpool. Who will win between Liverpool and France? Pretty cool. But I'd probably say France might edge it. Favorites for the Euros? You have to look at France again, man, because it's like I just don't trust Belgium. Belgium have the tools to be amazing, but I just don't trust Belgium. Like Belgium have the talent. De Bruyne, Hazard, Mertens, Lukaku, Origi, Witsel, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Couture. I mean, these players are pretty much like the best players on their team, you know. But having amazing individuals is very different from having a functional team. And you need to be a functional team. And the question is, can there be a functional team that can come together and actually winning games? That's a whole different sort of proposition, man. England's chances. I think for the issue with England is I don't think England have the right coach. I think England are entering an era where this is the best attacking options they've ever had, and they need the right kind of coach to harness that. When you've got an amazing talent like a Jadon Sancho, you have to give him the confidence to express himself. I think England should have the same kind of psychology and the mindset of Brazil. Because you've got so many attackers through the middle and through wide, they should have the same kind of dynamic, free, organic, offensive approach that Brazil have, where guys are not stuck to one position. Guys are just moving out from wing, boom, 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 bam, and just moving all over the pitch and just interpreting the space. But I think Gareth Southgate is a very rigid manager. So I just don't think that Gareth Southgate will be able to get the best out of the dude, man. Personally speaking, man. Look, man, Ake and Pogba are the greatest comedic pair of all time. I don't know whether you know that. Chinedu Ikedeze and Osita Eheme, best. Ake and Pogba, the best comedic duo of all time. All right, man. There's a lot of questions, man. Best Mass Effect. So yeah, I'll probably end with this, man. Best Mass Effect game from the trilogy. Oh, I missed a super chat. This may be unpopular. Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 is the tightest in terms of gameplay, story, everything. Mass Effect 3 is the most disappointing game of all time. Most disappointing game of all time. But Mass Effect 1, I just thought that story, the ending of Mass Effect 1, man. It's tough. I think the two best endings of a video game I've played are either Soul River 2 or Mass Effect 1. But the thing with the Mass Effect 1 was that because the story was so personal, and because Half-Hope Shepard is the best character of all time, screw Link and Solid Snake, the best video game character of all time is Half-Hope Shepard. That dude was a legend. And just because I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played it, but the ending of Mass Effect 1 is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let me see, did I miss a super chat? Okay, here we go. Armchair Critic. How do you rate Philip Hoffman? Oh, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Superb actor. So sad what happened to him, man. I think with Philip Seymour Hoffman was he started off doing like kind of side roles, comedic roles. He was in Big Lebowski. So I remember even seeing him in the early days, and I think he was in Punch Drunk Love as well with Adam Sandler. I was like, okay, blah, blah, blah. But then once he did, like for me, I think one of the greatest top 10 acting performances of all time is Capote. Like his performance in Capote is insane. And his performance, for me, even if I hate the film, his performance in The Master, insane. There's another one that he did where he plays like, I think kind of like a homosexual character. Bloody amazing as well. So yeah, no, the guy did like in the later part of his career, just before his death, he did some ridiculously amazing performance. Like his acting was just like, boom. Like when you look at how Capote really is and what he did, his thingy as Capote, was amazing. No, Philip Seymour Hoffman was an amazing actor. Absolutely amazing actor. Absolutely amazing actor, man. Is Kim Kardashian all that? Nah. Nah. She just got that big booty, man. And that's how she makes her lips. Yeah, so look, who wins tomorrow? Liverpool or Spurs, man? Look, man, I mean, Liverpool are gonna win, man. I'm sticking to my 2-0. I'm sticking to my 2-0 and I'm staying with that, man. I'm sticking to my 2-0 and staying with that 2-0 for them, man. I think that's how it's gonna be. I just don't see how Tottenham can beat Liverpool, man. Okay, super chat. Thank you, bro. So from Hearty Momo, thank you for the £2 super chat, bro. The Guardiola treble in next 2 years for Arsenal. What? So you think Guardiola is going to join Arsenal and win a treble? First off, Pep Guardiola is never joining Arsenal. That's never happening because Arsenal, I don't think, will ever be in a position to give Guardiola the players that he has. And a treble isn't just something you win like that. Like Pep has only won one treble. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's true. Like, there's never been a manager who's won 2 trebles. That's interesting. Yeah, there's only never been a manager who has won 2 trebles. Every manager has only given you that 1 treble shindig. But yeah, no. I mean, no, that's he's not joining Arsenal, man. Give me a break, man. That is not happening at all, bro. But even if he's talking about Arteta, Arteta Guardiola, Arteta is not winning a treble with Arsenal, and I can bet both of my balls for that's just not happening, bro. So no, man. Okay, guys, look, man, I think that is all it is here for me. I'm gonna try and finish off doing editing this whole Super Cup final. I filmed this, so just need to edit the Super Cup final preview of Real Madrid against Atletico. And yeah, remember to become a member. Become a member. I have put up a few videos and stuff for members out there. Pay a fee each month and you'll be getting new interesting videos, and you can get nice, good emojis and super chats, things to work on everything, man. So guys, so basically, yeah, so what's happening? So tomorrow is the open hangout. Remember, follow me on Twitter. If the hangout is open for anybody, if you want to be part of the hangout on Saturday, follow me on Twitter, and I will tweet out the link and just click on the link and let's have it. Everybody's open. It jumps off from 10 p.m. GMT. Sunday, 11 p.m. GMT. Hopefully, Mane, where you at? We'll have Juju Man, Red, Montal, all the boys on Sunday. Monday, as you well know, is the football dugouts. Monday as well, we have Talking Tactics Live. And that's how it is, man. Guys, and obviously Wednesday, it will be the movie show. The movie show happens every Wednesday now on my other channel, Half Hope's Hot, man. So peace out, stay true. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.